So as you know, Greg Terry and I have worked on this fundraiser. It was really a brainchild of Pete the Medic, and it's for armored ambulances, 4 armored ambulances. We started out with just 2, and it snowballed into 4. I showed you a little clip of this. It was in the dark the other night. Greg sent me a video with him, seeing what it's like during the day and driving it and that sort of thing, because they're getting it all outfitted now. They're getting it, the drone defense, and they're getting the winches and all kinds of things put on it. Okay, so you're going to get to see this video. I'm going to take myself out. You don't need to see me in the corner while you're watching the video. Okay, so here we go.
Hey guys, welcome. Today, Sunday. We'll have this is a part of the stream later, just some random video clips I can give you on a live, but here, we're lining them up. We're getting ready to go do some testing on them. So this is the first one. We've got the video camera angled down, so I'm not able to tell where we are, although when you see this, we'll be gone, so no problem. Second one, and then third one. And fourth one. So the plan right now is we're going out to a remote location, get some pictures and video initial, and we've got to do measurements. Actually, the guy behind the camera is the expert on that. And we'll be doing measurements for our markings and our signs and all of that. We've learned a lot over the last 2 days in regard to those signs, on what we should do and what we should not do. And I want to say thank you for everyone that has supplied recommendations and sayings, prayers, verses that you think would be cool in the truck. We're just putting them all together and coming up with something. But we've learned a lot from operational security and military sources on how it actually should be, and we're going to do the best we can do for everybody, so it represents the world. But this is what we're doing right now. It is afternoon here on Sunday in our city, and we are heading out. Got a whole crew here, and do some testing, get some measurements. Guy was here with night vision or something. It's just non-stop going, guys. So thank you for all that you do, keeping you informed every step of the way. Thanks. All right, guys, here's a little up and down view, but I'll let you kind of see my angle. Really interesting when you drive these things through the city like this. Everybody stops and looks. Have I told you how good this thing sounds? One of my drivers in front of me there hasn't figured out yet how to turn his turn signal off. But he did now, he's learning. As far as what you're seeing in the background, buildings, guys, this is not live, so everything's good. And once we've moved these vehicles from this location, we're moving them to a new location. So they never stay in the same place for very long. Just want you to get a little touch of your crane here. Look at her, she's looking at them. And yes, if you're asking me, am I filming while I'm driving? The answer is I've got help. But remember, I am a musician, and so I can multitask a little bit, just a little bit. Big Dawson would understand that. All right, here you have my view. Let's go. Heading out for some testing, some measurements. And watching all the people on the side of the road look around. These things are coming down the road. making the plans.
Что надо подумать, что мы будем снимать.
Хорошо, подумай. Я готов.
Окей.
He's thinking which way we want to go. So we're just taking them for a ride, checking out all suspensions, making sure everything's good to go. And so far, guys, these are wonderful. And this is the level. Oh! This is the level we go to test. So, all right, guys. A little bit of testing here. Everything is being checked out. These are the kind of roads that these vehicles will be running on, and many times 10 to 100 times worse. Going for the evacuations. So we're going for the test. And I can tell you, things are responding awesome. This is a little more like the test there. But I'm used to driving like this. Continue on. Vehicle's handling wonderfully. I have learned. Of course, I've been doing this my entire life. Yeah, it's running great, guys, great. Yeah. Great test here. Great test. Very satisfied. Very satisfied. This is exactly how it will be. And we've made a good test. Just imagine if you were doing this full of troops, the heat, it's hot in here, and the pressure of the front lines of war. It would be very difficult. But that's why these vehicles are so important, to bring some safety to the guys. So important. So impressed with these vehicles. The guys that are driving here with me, do not have a lot of experience driving four-wheel drive vehicles. It's not a big thing in Ukraine. The military guys, of course, will, but this is what I've done my entire life, hunting and being a redneck. So I'm able to give these things a really good workout and just confirm that they are what they say they are. And I can confirm they are what they say they are. So thank you again. We go to every level to make sure we deliver exactly what the soldiers need as quickly as possible. But then when it gets there, it's ready to go. So we do it once, but we do it right. Thank you. All right, guys, here's just another daytime look. The vehicles, the drive panel, the steering wheel, just look. I mean, it's such great condition. Of course, we're gonna get it cleaned up, the floorboards. I mean, even look at the seats, guys. Of course, auxiliary battery. This is on the driver's side. Of course, this is the gateway door that goes to the back. Lighting. These are the air condition units. They're actually Samsung air conditioners. And then, of course, your rider over there. Of course, the guys here that are driving today, they have their Pepsi and their waters here. Once again, that's the cable I was referring to earlier. That's what you pull to bring the, that's what you pull to bring the shield up right here. Of course, it'd be a big help against drones. They're all outfitted with these service lights that can rotate around. You control those actually from inside the cab, like on a joystick. I'll show it to you. Like on a joystick remote controller, which is right here. So it's on, off, brightness, and then you use the other joystick and you can rotate up and down, left and right, the searchlight. Of course, gear shift, four-wheel drive, and emergency brake. I don't know, guys, this is fantastic. You're seeing some, I think somebody called this Barracuda netting, or whatever they called it the other night. Of course, gas tank in here, all secure. Now, what is interesting now is the auxiliary unit. I can actually go around. Look at these tires, man. Fantastic. Everything with the grills, all the armor. You can see these are 24 volt systems here. Really good, guys. Just really good. Of course, we'll be getting all the backs ready, but this is so cool. I mean, it's not, but if you need it, they're already here and ready for removing the clothing, getting stuff prepared for work, all the lights. But all the backs are going to be set up over the next couple of days. And man, these jokers are heavy, very heavy. Check his hitch out. I mean, you're talking about serious, guys. Serious. And of course, we're going to have the winches installed on the front. The drone jammers are going, and they'll have the antennas going off the top. And we're using how many channels? Drone jammer? 7 channels. 6 or 7.
Yeah.
It's getting better all the time. I told you guys the nerds were working. But incredible. So we pulled them down here in a secure location, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, I imagine if somebody came around the road right now just for like coming down here for a picnic or something and they saw these 4 vehicles, they probably would turn around and go the other way. So anyway, it's good. Thank you. This is the initial look that we promised you, and we will continue to make sure that everything is prepped and ready to go and get them cooking. So thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the guys that are here with me. I've known these guys a long time. In fact, this guy here, Andre, I've known Andre for all of his life almost. He was like this tall. Okay? And the guy whose phone is ringing, Tigran, right here. I've known Tigran since he was a little boy, and here, hold that, and played music together, but he was just a little boy. And now,
Not little, normal.
you were little.
Normal.
Keep going.
Выше, чем ты.
Well, we used to make famous videos. Come here, Tigran. Come closer. Who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
Maybe no, Steph Curry.
You sure that's...
Steph Curry.
You're crazy. Who's the best?
Michael Jordan.
Thank you. That's good, guys.
For you.
But for me. So here you go, guys. It's just awesome. We'll keep you posted as we continue to further prepare them to get to the front. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now come to Roma. This is Roma, who's amazing, guys. Roma was one of the nerds the other night with Jarofsky, talking about the drone design, the drone jammers and modifying them. I mean, these guys make everything even better. We customize everything. But this is the guy that's helping us with the layout and the design of the decals or the inscriptions that we'll be putting on the trucks, and we'll actually be working on that tonight. Gonna get a few measurements now, and when in the future you see these vehicles again and you see some inscriptions on them, this is the guy that helped. So thank you. Okay. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, tests are done. I mean everything. Four-wheel drive systems, low, high. So how about 3 horns for a let's roll? Yeah. Coming through! Turbo, baby. I've been teaching these Ukrainians how to drive these things. I've had a really, really good day working them out and making sure that they are completely ready. Modifications will continue, and we will make sure we're delivering the best possible vehicles to these heroes on the front lines. that is humanly possible. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride through Chmielnicki City. This is about as real as I can make it for you guys. It's about as real as I can make it. Here's a Ukrainian man walking his dog. Always have to be careful at the crosswalks. Look at that sun fading on them. Okay, I don't think that taxi wants to mess with us. 1, 2, 3. I think we have the right of way. There you go, guys. Thank you.
So it's pretty cool. Lives will be saved, and it's hard to quantify like what's going to happen here, but people will survive because they have these vehicles that can get them from the front lines where they need to go. And thank you for your participation and your part in that. All right, more is to come, and I'll make sure that we present it and you can see everything that's happening with the armored ambulances as we move forward. This week, they'll be getting all the pieces together, and then they'll be delivering them to the front lines in Ukraine. All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. And thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.